Welcome to the deep dive. We dig through sources to pull out the key insights, basically giving you that shortcut to being genuinely well informed. Today, we're looking at something maybe overlooked, but honestly, super important in everyday chat: how to talk about sports, you know, effortlessly, even if you're not a huge fan.
Exactly. And for this deep dive, our mission really is decoding sports talk in English.
Yeah.
It's not just vocabulary. It's about understanding a piece of the social puzzle. We want to help you, the listener, feel confident, connect with people when sports inevitably come up.
Totally. And our source today, it's an English learning script called Talking About Sports.
Hmm.
Our job is to pull out the really useful stuff, the phrases, yeah, but also that kind of hidden social code, the stuff
Yeah.
that makes you sound friendly, fluent, natural. Okay, let's unpack this. So first up, why? Why is talking sports such a big deal, especially in English-speaking cultures? Our source makes a great point. Sports aren't just games. They're like a huge part of the culture. It calls them a super common small talk topic. And that's true even if, you yourself aren't massively into them.
It really is. It's fascinating. Think about it as a way to connect, like low stakes rapport building. You're at work meeting new people. The source mentions things like, did you watch the game last night?
Right.
Or do you play any sports? These aren't just questions. They're sort of feelers,
Yeah.
invitations into a shared space. The main goal here is to help you sound natural in those moments, to show you get the rhythm.
Yeah, and what I liked about this source is how it breaks it down. It's not just a list. It picks three key phrases, gives examples, a little dialogue, even these things called fluency builders.
Right.
It's all about moving past just like knowing the words, getting the feel of natural English. This is where it gets really interesting. These phrases are tools, really.
Precisely. So let's dive into those three phrases. The first one is great for just showing interest naturally.
Okay, phrase number one, I'm into sport.
Hmm.
The source calls this a supernatural way to say you like a sport. But there's more to it, isn't there?
There really is. It's not just saying you like it.
Yeah.
I'm into basketball. Feels different from I like basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Into suggests, well, maybe more engagement, a bit of passion even.
Mm.
It's definitely less formal, more personal, tells people you're actually interested. It kind of invites them in.
Right, it sets a warmer tone. So the examples are like, I'm really into basketball, or she's into swimming these days. You can hear the difference. More connection. Okay, so you've said you're interested. How do you actually start a sports chat? That brings us to phrase number two. Did you catch the game?
Ah, yes.
Right.
This one's small talk gold. It just means, did you watch the game?
Oh, wow.
But it sounds so much more casual every day. It's that classic Monday morning question, right, at the office cooler or bumping into someone.
Definitely.
And the great thing is you don't even have to have watched it to respond. You can just say, oh, no, missed it. Was it any good? And boom, conversation keeps going.
Exactly. You hear it all the time. Did you catch the game last night? Or the answer might be, yeah, I caught the match on TV. Sometimes match gets used, right, for soccer.
Yeah, soccer, tennis.
Mhm.
Depends on the sport, sometimes the region. But catch the game is super common overall.
Okay, phrase number three. This one's about showing your support, your loyalty. It's, I'm rooting for team. Oh, I like this one. It immediately tells people who you're pulling for. It means you support them, you want them to win, whether it's a team, a player, even your country in, like the World Cup. It just sounds friendly, kind of excited.
It really does. Rooting for, it has that feeling of actively cheering them on. You know, like you're invested. So you'd say, I'm rooting for Manchester United. Or someone asks you maybe, who are you rooting for in the playoffs? It opens up that whole side of the conversation.
And what's really useful, thinking of these phrases, take I'm into again. The source points out, and this is great, you can use it for anything, not just sports. I'm into cooking, I'm into sci-fi movies, I'm into hiking. It's super flexible for talking about any hobby.
Absolutely. That's the beauty of it. And did you catch the game? Is like a little social door opener. While I'm rooting for, lets you share a bit of your identity, connect emotionally. Even if your team is, well,
Haha, having character building season.
exactly. Even then, sharing who you root for creates connection.
Okay, let's see how this actually sounds. The source has this neat little dialogue between Alex and Jamie. Let's try it. I'll be Alex, you be Jamie.
Oh,
Good.
good.
Hey, Jamie, did you catch the game last night?
Yeah. Oh, man, it was so close. Can't believe they lost right at the end.
I know. I'm really into basketball, so that was painful to watch.
Totally. So who are you rooting for in the playoffs then?
Definitely the Lakers. How about you?
I'm rooting for the Celtics this year. See? In that little exchange, Alex uses, did you catch the game? Just to start things off really casual. Then, I'm really into basketball. Shows why they care, which prompts Jamie to ask the natural follow-up.
Who are you rooting for?
Exactly. It
Mm.
flows. It's not just trading facts, it's how friends actually talk about this stuff, that shared cultural shorthand.
That natural flow is what we're after. And the source has this fluency builder part, which I thought was really smart. It shows how tiny word changes make a huge difference in sounding, less like a textbook. So instead of the basic, I like football, you upgrade to, I'm really into football, much better. Or instead of just, did you watch the game? Try, did you catch the game? Sounds more relaxed. And rather than the slightly stiff, I support that team, go with, I'm rooting for that team. More active, more engaged.
And that's it right there. That's the difference. It's moving from just knowing English to using English, like people actually speak it day to day.
Yeah.
It's about hitting the right conversational note.
The source also gives us a few bonus expressions, which are great for adding a bit more color. Things like, it was a nail biter. You hear that a lot. Means the game was super close, really exciting until the very end.
Or the opposite. They crushed them, meaning one team won easily, like by a huge score.
And then simple stuff like home team, that's the local team.
And away team, the visitors. Useful basics. And here's a key cultural takeaway from the source. In places like the US, UK, Canada, Australia, talking sports is, as they put it, small talk gold. It's generally safe territory, a reliable way to connect with people without getting into anything too heavy, a common ground.
Yeah, so you really don't need to memorize tons of rules or player stats. Often just asking, did you catch the game, shows you're willing to engage. You're participating in that cultural conversation.
Right. And hey, if you're really not interested or just don't want to get into it, you can still be polite. The source suggests something like, oh, I missed it. How was it? It lets the other person share their excitement, but it doesn't lock you into a deep discussion you don't want. It's a nice, graceful exit if you need one.
So wrapping up this deep dive, using these phrases, understanding why they work, it really can make your everyday chats feel smoother, more connected. It's not about being perfect. It's about feeling more comfortable, more confident, making those connections.
Absolutely. And the source really emphasizes practice, just trying them out. It's all about
Yeah.
feeling comfortable enough to connect with people using the language naturally.
So here's something to think about. What does this all mean for you? How might getting comfortable with these specific kind of culturally loaded phrases for sports, how might that not just help your social life, but maybe subtly change how you notice and understand those unwritten communication rules whenever you're in any new social situation? Something to mull over.